Walking Macau Streets. Dear Lord, show me a sign. Give me a map. Oh yeah.
And you can sit in these spaces right here. We're gonna look up a little bit. This is kind of cool right there because it has Macau in it as well. Like a little Thailand district is the best way to describe it. So, so our street started down that way. We crossed Rua de Campo, and then in here, this kind of cool looking street, and I bet it'd look fantastic at nighttime with the lights around a little bit. But we're gonna capture it as it is, and it's still gonna be interesting. But it's called Luís João de Baptista Street. Luís João Baptista Rua de Street. So we're on this long street right here, and then this is this little plaza, but actually this street goes across. I'll try to explain it why I think that goes like that as well, because it has to do with the history of Macau. But anyways, that's gonna be our focus street, so we're gonna walk across that street and show you this street right here in Macau. Another slice of the city for you. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on. Okay, before we go down, this street right here is actually called Volong Street, and if you watched, if you like K-pop, and the Psy, the musician who did the, I can't remember, but he did the movie, the film he did here was called New Face, and it was here on Volong Street. So he was standing somewhere in this space, and they filmed that video here. But we're going to be going down this street right here. And this particular street is kind of interesting, right? It's like John the Baptist and then Luís João Baptista. I'm not sure the reason for that. But, and then we come up across this big yellow building right here, and I'm not sure, I think this looks like it was probably a school, because there's actually a schoolyard right up there. So there's like a basketball court up above, which you can see a little bit. So most likely that whole thing is a school. But I think there's some other stuff going on in there too. Anyways, this is going to be our target street. So let's just check it all out. We got a salon, got some places to sit, and I'm going to come over to the shade a little bit. We also have some nice window shopping spaces. Bags. And you can sit in these spaces right here. We're gonna look up a little bit, try to soak in the atmosphere of it a little bit. You got the palm trees, beauty shops, boutique shops. Let me see, this one looks like luxury goods, Japanese. And then we have a tea shop. So taste, something taste. Actually, this is kind of cool right there because it has Macau in it as well. So now we have another place to sit here, and we got a New Balance shoe shop. This street that we're coming up on now has a lot of sporting goods stores. And let me just kind of show you, there's somebody filming there, which looks kind of cool. But this is Rua de Campo, which historically this was like Street of the Fields. And that one basically brought people from the historic area into this area, which was not Portuguese originally. It was like going out of the city. So this was this major street now crosses this little Baptist street that we're walking right now. So the only way for us to get over there is to try to cross over at one of these red lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to come over to this space and continue. So we are on Rua de Campo, and basically what you have to do in this space is you have to go all the way down. So you can't cross, even though we're on our same street, we can't just cross and go down. So, but this is kind of what it looks like. And this was I think it's maybe a smaller street, and that would have been a cross street, and then now with time they made it into a major thoroughfare for traffic to move across. So so anyways, we're back to our street now again, which is Rua de Luís João Baptista, and now we're on this side of the street. So we have more of these as well, so there's kind of continuity of that. And then that's the one that we just crossed, and then that's where we were just at. So it's kind of a continuity where maybe in the past it was probably this is kind of this Lazarus district over in that direction. So this would have been a cross street, and I guess it probably had all these little spaces here too. Just it. And then with time it changed. They put that major road, the major thoroughfare through. But you do have some pretty cool little places everywhere in here, including this coffee shop in the corner, which I'm going to highlight in a second. There's a place to get your hair cut, and there's also like a little Thailand district is the best way to describe it. So so our street started down that way, we crossed Rua de Campo, and then in here, and I'll just walk in briefly and walk back out, but this has all these like a little microeconomy of, so there's a hair salon, amazing cleaning company. So I think this is a reference to all the Thailand things that are in here. Here's a Thailand one right here. So this would have been like a little Thailand district. You can get some pad thai, stuff like that in here. Like clams, fish. Okay. So now we're you can see some more Thailand signs right over there. So that's one right there, Thailand Product Center. And you'll see other stuff in here too that have a Thailand reference. But you also have other things too, of course. So we got like Japanese right here. It's kind of tasty. Okay. And then we got a coffee shop right here. So that space right there is called Espresso Bar. So it's Ingle Riggin Espresso Bar. I think the name changes from time to time. So yeah, kind of a nice little space. And that's very popular. I always see people in that area. So now we're back in our space again, which is our Luís João Baptista Street. And then we'll go across and continue down our street as well. So let's meander over this way. And then we are going to go across. And I'm gonna film it from this direction now. So I can kind of see that that's the 2 blocks that we just went down. I think that's a delivery driver. They're waiting for delivery stuff. And then this is more of our street. So we're still at our spot. So it's a nice little space, and actually right where I'm at now, it has more of a cooler breeze. I can feel the breeze coming down in this space. And let's see what else we got. We got a vintage shop, apartments, of course. That business is closed, and then I think a jewelry shop. But it's a nice little space. Some nice apartments as well, so they have actually little balconies as well up there. So we're gonna go all the way to the front of the street, and now the street will end over here. So we'll just give you, there's a sporting place right there. So that's like you can play ping pong, go swimming, all kinds of stuff in there. And now you're just kind of in this I forget the name of the street, but it's a one-way going the other direction. So that was Rua de Campo, that went this way, and then this street here that we're on, Ferrara, there's that park is named after a Portuguese explorer. But this is the other street, so this one goes one way that way. But nonetheless, Right in here you got 3 beautiful blocks with some places to sit and kind of relax. Some kind of interesting artwork in there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is end this particular video. So that was Luís João Baptista. $2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on.